The Korean won-dollar exchange rate has surged to the 1,451 range for the first time in 15 years, suggesting that the unexpected weakening of the won could continue.
원달러 환율이 15년 만에 처음으로 1,450원대로 급등하면서 예상 밖의 원화 약세가 앞으로 고착화할 수 있다는 전망이 나오고 있습니다. The Korean won is really weak right now.
Yeah, it is. So it's putting domestic companies from small and medium enterprises to large conglomerates on high alert as they are scrambling about to devise countermeasures. So they say at the beginning of this year, the exchange rate hovered at about 1,300 won to the dollar. And this was fueled by optimism over potential U.S. interest rate cuts. But it began to climb after Donald Trump won the U.S. presidential election. And of course, there was the unstable political situation here in Korea, including the declaration of the martial law, and of course, shifts in U.S. monetary policy, which has driven the rate above the 1,451 mark. That was back in November 19th. And of course, a higher exchange rate means that the South Korean won has depreciated against the dollar, making it weak. And this is particularly concerning for, of course, Korea because it's a trade-dependent economy and it's very sensitive to currency fluctuations. And, you know, we used to think a weaker won is a boon for exporters because it increases their earnings in dollar terms. But a lot of South Korean companies have been relocating their manufacturing bases to the U.S. So this has left them with, they're basically more exposed to volatility and with a weaker won inflating debt burdens from large upfront investments and cutting into their operating profits. They're scrambling about to think of countermeasures. I think a lot of companies are restructuring right now in order to deal with this because they're saying that it might be prolonged.
Well, the surge in the $1 exchange rate was very unexpected.
Yeah.
Let's look at that word.
Right. So when something is unexpected, it basically means that it's not expected and it was not regarded as likely to happen. So it kind of happened very suddenly.
Right. 예상 밖이다. It was unexpected. 자, 그다음에 weakening won이죠, 이 경우에는요.
Yeah. So in this case, I mean, it could be used for a lot of different things, not just when we're talking about currency, but when something weakens, it means to lose or cause to lose strength or vigor. And, you know, in this case, we were talking about our currency, the won losing strength against the dollar.
weakening, 약해진다. 여기서 동명사로 쓰였어요. 그래서 the weakening of the won입니다. 약해짐이 되겠네요. weaken이라는 게 약해지다라는 동사입니다. Let me read the headline again. The Korean won-dollar exchange rate has surged to the 1,451 range for the first time in 15 years, suggesting that the unexpected weakening of the won could continue. Let's move on to the second headline.